Hello guys and welcome to Northside Smoke Shop. And this is a midnight smoke sesh with Funny Gun. It actually is midnight for a change. It's 12:43 a.m. Central Standard Time. Shit, got my eyes. But now, I just wanted to talk to you guys about all this shit that's going down. All this quarantine shit. I know y'all watch the news and all that. And I just want to let y'all know that there really ain't nothing to worry about. I mean, don't go out like, I don't know, don't go out in like a bunch of crowds of people at the point whenever you're shoving and hustling. I mean, if you got to go out and get gas, go out and get groceries, I wouldn't worry too bad. Unless you're 90 fucking years old, an infant, or you got AIDS or some shit. But, the fuck? But, no, I wouldn't really worry too much, guys. Because, smoking on these damn stale ass Chesterfields. Can't even see it. But no, there's a lot of shit going down in the world today. Like, there's been so many worse diseases, and about all these people that are saying now, this is just a smoke channel now. But I do gotta throw out some personal views on you guys, and if y'all get mad at them, then leave in the comments what y'all didn't like about them. I kind of want to hear. I'm not gonna be one of them assholes that's like, I don't care about your fucking opinion. Just listen to me. I'm a little bitch. You know, that's never really concerned me too much. So if y'all got any disagreements, leave in the comments, and I'd like to see them. But either way, people are saying that the government is responsible for the coronavirus, and I think that's a load of horse shit. The government could create a disease to make your lungs fall out of your fucking ass, and they can create fucking monsters from radiation. Okay, I know this sounds kind of stupid and kind of like I'm on fucking acid or some shit, but I'm really not. Just for example, they created fucking clones. The government could do so much worse and come up with just a very stout flu that if they didn't want you to fucking survive it, they'd have a fucking disease. They can make a damn disease that make your fucking skin melt off, okay? Make you go blind. They could do any other fucking thing that's twice as efficient as this. And I know a lot of people probably say like, yeah, they don't want to draw the public's attention or some shit. Well, they could do a lot of different shit too. I can understand how people could think because there's a bunch of TikToks. It's like, yeah, I came up with a new virus. As long as I don't get out, it's fine. Whoops. It was Wuhan's fault, right? Yeah. But, no. Fuck. But they could come up with such a better disease than this. I mean, it's rough, don't get me wrong. I don't want to get it. But I don't want to be that guy that's like, I don't want to get it, you know? But, I mean, shit. They can come up with something so much better than the coronavirus. Now, granted, now like, that is kind of a badass name. It is kind of a pretty scary name, but I mean, why would you come up with a damn virus named after a fucking beer? I mean, really, I don't like Coronas myself, but personal preference. But like I said, they come up with a fucking virus that could make animals go batshit, like off that book, The Zoo. You know, I mean, they could come up, like I said, with a disease to make your fucking skin melt off. Or if you get the shits until you just keep continuously shit until you die, I don't know. But they come up with something so much better than coughing and shit like that. I think they could, personally. Because I got faith in the government. They could do any fucking thing they pleased. Like a lot of things. Like I was watching a TikTok today and this dude was like, I don't want war. I don't. But if y'all want to make war, I swear to God Almighty that somebody else will raise your children for you. And that is, he's not fucking joking. We could wipe out several countries over if we wanted to. We'd wipe out Korea if we chose to, but we just don't, because we're better than that. We're not some stupid warmongers. That we understand that, I mean, it's just like, it's like if 100 rats attack a cat. It don't matter that the cat hunts the mouse or how weak the mouse is. Numbers overwhelms majority of things. That's why the government likes to stay on their good side, because you've read, if you know any kind of history, you understand that that numbers do a damnable amount of damage. And the government don't want that. A lot of people saying it's the government's fault. I don't believe it's the government's fault. That it's the government's fault. I don't believe it is. The government could do so much worse to us if they really chose to. They could do anything they fucking pleased, and we wouldn't be none the fucking wiser, because they've been planning this. See, it's just like, let's say that you're a pathological liar. Let's just say that, but you always tell the truth up until you really need to lie, so you have cred, kind of like street cred, you know. Because if you watch like any gangster shows, the snitch is always the most top-notch guy. He's always the one that tells the truth, has always got their back, but he fucks up one time, but he's stayed on their good side for so long they're none the wiser. That's what the government's doing. Now I don't want y'all. I'm a little bit tipsy at the moment, guys. So don't completely hate me. I may think completely different tomorrow. I'm not, excuse me, not altogether sure, but but no, the government could do so much worse to us if they really pleased. Just like a lot of people say that they're. I know I keep on jumping down different rabbit holes, so excuse me. Like, again, if y'all got a problem with this, state in the comments that you got a problem with it. Just tell me. I mean, don't be a dick like, you're a fucking dumbass, you're completely wrong. At least tell me why I'm wrong. Alright? So if I'm wrong, just let me know. But if you're a government man, let me know something. That'd be kind of nice. I like to not be in the dark. But either way, like a lot of people say that there aren't aliens out there. Now, I'm not saying that some fucking alien will come down and pick me up now, because to me, we're hot damn. She got pissed. It's my dog. Don't pay it no mind. If you hear like a bunch of yelping and growling, don't pay no mind. She's trying to assert her dominance. But either way, the galaxy is too fucking big, and a lot of Christians will disagree with me. But to me, if God, like a lot of Christians, could disagree with me, and that's altogether fine. But if you're a Christian, like a good Christian, all power to you. You got something to believe in, and I do respect that I'm a Christian man myself. But to me, God is so powerful that he'd create different worlds, different everything. He could do whatever the hell he pleases. It's kind of like the government. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He just chooses not to because he loves us. But this galaxy is far too big. This is when I thought Stephen Hawking was kind of a self-absorbed prick myself, but I do think he had a point, and there's more than one universe to me. Because to me, we can't see that far. We don't know. Because we can't see that far. Now, if I was like get on a fucking rocket ship and Buck Rogers that bitch, and like I have antennas, so I know what the fuck Buck Rogers is or who the fuck he is. But either way, if I was like, no, I'm sorry, no, like some Star Trek motherfuckers. I don't know why the fuck I said Buck Rogers. He was gone for like 500 fucking years. But either way, he was in fucking cryo sleep. But either way, Like Star Trek, man. If I was like that and I could go around and see, and if I seen there was nothing out there, I would change my opinion. But as of right now, I'm looking up at the sky now and all I can see is the fucking moon and clouds. I don't know what the fuck's up there. Hell, the furthest we ever been, man, is is the goddamn moon, man. I mean, shit. I mean, and a lot of people say that, like, I heard this one old boy talking the other day. I don't forget what video I was watching. He was saying the dinosaurs didn't exist. And to me, I mean, dinosaurs existed, man. You seen the fucking skeletons, and they're carbon fucking dated. I don't forgot the guy's name. It's some white fella, kind of an arrogant son bitch, if you ask me. But confidence and arrogance are completely different. If you got confidence yourself, all power to you. That's good. But arrogance is something that you shouldn't be proud of. But either way, he was an arrogant guy. And he was saying that dinosaurs didn't exist. And now, if we didn't find skeletons and people were just saying that dinosaurs existed, and if it was just word of mouth, I can understand them not that there aren't any such thing as dinosaurs, then be my fucking guess. But we got fucking skeletons. We have proof. Like, I've heard a lot of atheists say that there's no God. And I know several atheists, and I mean, if it makes you feel better that there's no God, then I mean, be my guest. I'm not going to go up to you and argue with you. I mean, because arguing with an atheist like arguing with a fucking fence post. It's not going to happen. But I have to say, Christians are the exact same way. Everyone is the exact same way. If they think they're right, you're not going to change their mind unless you show them proof. And to me, we will never know what happens after we die. And I keep on jumping in these goddamn rabbit holes, but either way. But either way, none of us will ever know because we haven't seen it personally. Like, to me, anybody, like, I don't believe in people that die and seen heaven. I really don't. And that's just me. If, like I said, if y'all got anything else different to say, I'm not going to say it again because y'all already heard it several times during the video. That if, that people have died, that if y'all got a problem with what I'm saying, then leave in the comments. But people that died and went to heaven, I don't believe in that. Because if you got that far, whatever fucking afterlife you're looking at is not going to let you leave. I think it was just them seeing what they wanted to see. I'm not saying that they're lying, I'm just saying they were probably so shocked from death that they didn't see anything. That they're just sort of making it up in their brain. Because if you got that goddamn far, and let's say St. Peter was standing at the fucking gate, he ain't going to let you stop, look at the bitch, turn around, and book it on back the way you came. That's not how it works. That some bitch be like, oh no, motherfucker, you're coming back here. And then you wouldn't come back from it. And atheists might be right. There might be some endless, depressing black void when we die. But in hell, there may be a heaven and a hell. There might not be a hell, like Jehovah's Witnesses say. Hell, fucking anybody could be right, but we will never know until we die and see it. We never will. And I'm content with that. I'm content with my beliefs. And then people are content with theirs. And, but that's the way a lot of people think. But I always had to throw some shit on y'all, like the coronavirus and shit, because I keep on hearing shit about it. I'm quarantined myself. I can't leave the house. So, and I ain't got no problem with it. It's just hearing people saying the reasoning is why is people saying, now I understand it's deadly and I don't want to give it to my parents, my grandparents. My mom works in the damn hospital, man. If that bitch ain't got it, she's made out of fucking nails. But then again, she's lucky with not getting sick. If that bitch wanted to get sick, she would not get sick. The fucking bubonic plague could be breaking out and she could land in a vat full of fucking fleas and it wouldn't hurt her. If y'all didn't know, the bubonic plague was caused by fleas that got infected blood from rats and bite fucking humans. But either way, to me, the government could come up with something so much worse than a fucking cough and respiratory problems. And if they wanted to make it discreet, they can make our fucking they can make our fucking heart stop. They could have a disease and make our fucking hearts implode. They can make fucking disease to make our cells attack themselves. They could. I know they fucking could. They got the money, the brains, and the fucking resources to do it. So I know they could do something better than that. Either way, I keep on jumping back and forth, and this video's already going on like 15 goddamn minutes. But I'm gonna smoke one more fucking cigarette, bullshit around a little bit, then I guess I'll let y'all go. But like I said, I really am thanking for the 276 subscribers we have. That we have. And I really do thank y'all for giving support to the channel, because we could really use it in these times, because we're just like anybody else. We enjoy when people are like, yeah, man, I love the content of the channel, dude. You know, it's satisfying. It really is, to have that somebody actually takes the time to watch our videos and not just be like, oh, they're just some fucking terrible smokers killing themselves. And that's another thing. Every movie I watch, they advertise drinking and drugs, but they will completely shit all over tobacco. Like, I was just in there watching 21 Jump Street, and they were smoking weed, taking drugs that, I mean, they don't exist, but either way, they were taking fucking drugs that kill them, and yet there was not one motherfucker with a damn pack of cigarettes in his goddamn hand. And I know the motherfucker smoke. I know that's not accurate. Whenever you, like it's like watching, like, Kong Skull Island. I cannot stand that fucking movie, because they will blatantly advertise liquor. But in one scene, when that white guy, I cannot think of his name. If y'all ain't seen Kong Skull Island, I'm sorry. Y'all motherfuckers should have watched it by now. But that motherfucker that got whipped into the fucking mountain by the skull crawlers, he turned around and pulled the grenades and stood there for a minute, and that sumbitch fucking pimp slapped his ass into the goddamn mountain and blew up. But him, they were just drinking, having a damn good time. They were blatantly advertising Budweiser. You know that shit was fucking Budweiser. You could tell by the fucking bottle, even though they had the goddamn label turned around. They were blatantly advertising, but the dude lit up one cigarette, took two puffs, like, man, put that cigarette out. You know, and he was acting all fucking disgusted. That is not accurate. My grandfather was in Vietnam, and they went through 10 fucking packs a goddamn day. Whenever it's not accurate is when it pisses me off the most. I'm not saying cigarettes ain't bad for you, and I can sort of understand, like, a new age movie that ain't got nothing to do with the past. Because watching World War I movies, them niggas will not be smoking shit. And I do apologize for saying niggas. I don't mean that in no racial way. Don't get the wrong idea. But either way, them folks, they're just so dickish. And like, I read books. These dudes be complete drug heads and alcoholics, but they will, like, rip cigarettes out of dudes' mouths and crush them, and saying those are bad for you, and they're sitting there snorting cocaine and getting drunk every fucking day. Now that is just fucked up. And like goddamn war movies, when they're not smoking, you know them motherfuckers were smoking. I don't know from personal experience, but I've met war vets. All of them are fucking smokers, and if they weren't, they knew people that were. There ain't no goddamn way in that whole movie that them motherfuckers were not smoking on some damn cigarettes. Some goddamn Newports or fucking Marlboros or Dunhills or some shit. I don't know. But people are just like that. People are real hypocritical about shit. That's what I can't fucking stand. Like, people are rip on the South, like saying that we're bigots and all that shit. But if you Google the most racist city on earth, it is fucking Boston, Massachusetts. I guarantee it. Look it up. It's someplace up north. It was saying a city or the state itself. But I keep on jumping on these rants. I know I'm not saying that people down here ain't racist. I'm not saying that. I don't consider myself a racist. People have called me racist. People have, and I have no idea why. But either way, but the most racist place in the United States is in Boston, Massachusetts. And people don't pay no damn attention to that. And I get gays trying to make me look bad, saying that I'm a fucking bigot. I said shit. Now, I joke around, I call my buddies faggots. I do, but I'm not, they're not gay, okay? Just for the record, they are not gay. None of my friends are gay. And it's not for the fact that they were like walked up to me and they said, hey man, I'm gay. I mean, I ain't gonna be like, I don't wanna fucking talk to you no damn more. That's all their own deal. But I ain't gonna be doing that shit. But I would be talking to my buddies, and this one gay guy, I do not like him. He's just a complete asswipe. He's just a complete prick. He's an asshole. And it's not because he's gay, he's just a dick. He always has been a dick. He's arrogant. And he's blowed up like he blowed like a goddamn pufferfish every fucking day. But I call my buddy a faggot. Fag Lord, actually, because we actually came up with his fucking name. We just call him Fag Lord. And, well, I call him a fag, and that sumbitch walked across the fucking hall to me. Put his hand on, like, slapped my damn shoulder trying to intimidate me. Now, that sumbitch is not 5'9", and I'm 6'2", or 6'2 and a quarter, but either way, 6'2". And that sumbitch tries to walk up to me like he's 10 feet fucking tall. Puts his goddamn hand on my shoulder and says, hey, I don't really like that. I looked at him and I said, I ain't talking to you, sumbitch. And I wasn't talking to him. I can understand if he got mad, like if I walked him and called him, you stupid queer. You know, I mean, I could understand that. I mean, because I mean, I'm being an asshole to him. Like, I wouldn't want somebody coming at me and say, you fucking straighty, or some, whatever the fuck they call straight guys. I don't fucking know. I mean, I wouldn't like that either. It's just out of the principle of it. I understand they're just assholes, but I wouldn't really appreciate that either. And I wasn't even talking to them. He wasn't even in the goddamn conversation. But people just are like that. A lot of people are, and I don't understand why people are just like that. People are against, like, I was watching this one comedian, and he was a gay guy, or a homosexual. And I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with you being gay, but it's just the fact whenever you bash straight people is when it pisses me off to the very core. And it's not that he wasn't doing it to be a comedian. He was telling stories. It was a story night for stand-up. It wasn't meant to be funny. And he just kept on talking down about straight people. And it wasn't like he just made like a straight joke, like, I don't fucking know, but either way, it wasn't like he was just doing that just to make a joke. He was being dead serious, like calling us fucking losers and how we're intolerant and shit. You ought to try doing that shit in the 50s and watch your ass get beat. And even in the 90s, you would have got your ass whooped if you said you were gay. And this is the best time in the world. Now, I'm not saying that it's perfect now, don't get the wrong idea, but this is the best time in our history to be gay, black, a woman. I say gay, but lesbian or bisexual, or I'm not very good with all whichever ones are which. I don't know, but either way, this is the best time in our history to be, and then they're still complaining. I understand we did you wrong. I understand we did. But think what you can fucking get. Back in the fucking 50s and 60s, if you were gay, they would if you went into a bar and you said that you were gay, they would beat the shit out of you, grab you by your fucking balls, and drag you out and kick you out of the fucking bar. And I know, because my granddaddy told me a story of them doing it. And I mean, this is the best time to be gay, or to be a woman, or to be black. This is the best time in our history. to be any of those things. And now, granted, now in the fucking future, if we like, like way in the future, like if our ass was like in fucking hover cars, like the fucking Jetsons, I mean, and it may be a lot different. I don't fucking know, but this is the best time. And then people in the way future will say this is the best time. People will say everything different. Like back in the 80s, man, they would. This is the best time to be gay. This really is. I mean, that's all. Now I know a couple of Klansmen. I know a couple of neo Nazis. I ain't one. Not personally. I ain't that much against somebody. I wouldn't want no gay guy to come up to me like, "Hey, pretty boy, you want to go back to my place?" Fuck you, no, absolutely fucking not. But I ain't gonna go up say kill all the Jews, kill all the gays, kill all the blacks. I ain't like that. I ain't got nothing. I got a bunch of black friends. I do. And I talk to gay dudes just to bullshit. I'm not gonna be an asshole just cause you're different from me. But people may call me a bigot for saying that. I don't know. That's your own opinion. If you think I'm a fucking bigot, then that's altogether fine. But this is, I know several people that are like that, and that's their beliefs. It make them feel better, don't? Because a lot of black folks, they talk bad about white people. Fucking gays talk bad about straight people, And I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's got to work both ways, okay? It's got to. They talk about equality and shit. It has to work both ways. That's just not fair. That's not right. For them to talk bad about us, I'm pointing to myself because I consider myself, I'm a straight white guy. That's just, but I'm just saying, I'm just pointing to myself just for an example. People talk bad about people like me. So if I want to fucking say that I don't like that you're gay, I'll be damned. I don't like that you're gay. I ain't gonna go up to you and burn your fucking house down or burn down a fucking gay bar. I mean, I ain't gonna do that. But I mean, if I say, yeah, I don't really like the idea of being gay, I'm not. I don't. I really don't. I ain't gonna persecute you for it. I don't walk up to gay kids in school. I live in Tuscaloosa County, fucking Alabama. I mean, you can't get more anti-gay than that. I mean, really, unless you're in the fucking hood where. But either way. Freaking on me a Miller Lite, son. But I guess I'm gonna cut this video off because it's nearly at half an hour. And I don't want to drag this. I don't want somebody to watch it halfway and be like, God, I'm tired of watching this, and cut it off. I just want y'all to know that I don't have anything, like if we have any gay listeners or black listeners, or I say listeners, but watchers, subscribers, please don't unsubscribe to us. I'm begging you. I mean no disrespect in this whatsoever. If you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to talk bad about people like me, talk bad about us. I don't care. I mean, I really don't. Excuse me. Even sober, I don't care. But I just want y'all to know that if you call me a cracker, or call me a goddamn straight guy, or if they insult me in any way, I'm gonna insult them fucking back. Like, excuse me, I'm not trying to be vulgar or nothing, but if a black guy comes to me and says, "You fucking cracker," and I say, "You fucking nigger," I mean, that's just two, that works both ways. Now, if you don't come up and call me a cracker, I won't call you a nigger. I mean, I don't walk up to Blade and he's like, "You fucking nigger," and just walk off. That's not how it works. Now, that deserves a fucking ass whooping right there. That's just you being a dick. That's just you being an ass. But it works both ways. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off, guys. And I want to thank y'all for listening. If y'all got this far without saying, "Oh, this racial bigot bastard," I mean, this racial crack ass bitch ass back cracker. All right. Peace out. Mahalo, all that good shit. I said, goddamn, what a rush. Shout out to John Travolta. All right, guys. I'll see y'all. Bye.